Hello friends, and welcome to Storytime with Teacher Julian. Today's book, Creepy and Crawly. What's this book about? That's right, it's about bugs, insects. This book is called Bugs A to Z. And the alphabet from A to Z is 26 letters long. That's a lot. So today we're only going to do half of it. 13 letters from A to M. All right? So let's get started. Bugs A to Z. A to M. All right. Bugs A to Z by Carolyn Lawton. She's the one who wrote the book. Whether they are flying, crawling, or hopping, bugs are special creatures. Let's take a closer look at bugs from A to Z. A. Ant. Ants live together in groups called colonies. Some ants live for a few weeks. Other ants live for many years. Now, a colony is a group of insects that live together. That's what a colony is. And an aphid. Aphids are tiny insects. Each aphid is only the size of a pinhead, but together they can damage many plants. Now, if this is the size of an ant, and you know how tiny they are, look how tiny the aphid is. It's even smaller than an ant. Yep. Letter B. Bees. Bees have 5 eyes, but none can see the color red. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Butterfly. Butterflies taste food with their feet. A butterfly sucks its food through a tube that unrolls from its head. So you can see the butterfly sitting in the flower. And there's the bee that can't see red. C. Caterpillar. Caterpillars are baby butterflies or moths. A caterpillar has a long body made up of 13 segments plus a head. Each caterpillar has 6 eyes on each side of its head. C is for cricket. Many crickets sleep during the day. When they are awake, male crickets rub their wings together to make noise. Have you ever heard a cricket chirp before? And look at all the little spinas on it. All the little legs on it. And he has big giant legs for hopping. D for dragonfly. Dragonflies have 6 legs, but they cannot walk. Did not know that. Instead, they use their wings to fly. They fly everywhere. Dung beetle. Dung beetles eat poop. Before they eat it, they roll it into small balls. Okay. Dung beetles and dragonflies. Well, let's assume that this is a dung ball. That's the beetle. Looks like he's standing on his front legs and using his back legs to roll it around. And look at the beautiful wings on the dragonfly. You have a lot of veins in them. E. Earwig. Earwigs like to hide. Their long, flat bodies help them fit into small places. Emperor dragonfly. Emperor dragonflies live near rivers and lakes. Males have blue bellies. females have bright green bellies. That's an earwig. And this looks like it's a pincher. Boink, boink, boink. But it won't pinch you. Some people call them pincher bugs, but they don't pinch. F for firefly. The light from a firefly can be yellow, green, or red. Large groups of fireflies can work together so they all blink at the same time. Pow, 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 pow. F is for fly. Flies cannot eat solid food. They spit on their food to make it soft. Then they drink it. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Look at the firefly. Look at his back end. Yep, it glows. And those, look at the shiny flies with their big eyes. G, glowworm. Only glowworm larvae and adult female glowworms glow. They glow a blue-green or yellow-green color. That means only girls glow for glowworms, and guys, boys, they don't. And now a larva, let me take a close look at that. This right here, that's a larva. It means it's not an egg, and it's not a full-grown insect yet. It is in between, kind of like a little kid. Not yet an adult, but not a baby anymore either. Grasshopper. Look at those big legs on the grasshopper. Grasshoppers are known for jumping. They can jump more than 6 feet at a time. Wow, that's a big jump. 6 feet is how tall I am. And that's off a little bug like this big. H for hornet. Hornets chew wood and plants to make a paste. Then they use the paste to make their nests. See, chewing on that little stick right there. H is for hornworm. Hornworms are some of the largest caterpillars. They can grow to be 4 inches long. Now, let's see, 4 inches long. That's how long. 4 inches. That's bigger than my thumb. It's a big, big caterpillar. I is for inchworm. Inchworms are not worms at all. What? They are actually caterpillars. Let's take a close look. Oh, yes, I see. Worms do not have feet, and this definitely has feet. So the inchworm is actually an inch caterpillar. We should let them know. We should say, hey, inchworm, you are an inch caterpillar. Moth. Moth's wings have a pattern that can scare away animals that will eat them, called predators. So you see this moth right here. These two things right here, they look like eyeballs. So when somebody tries to eat it, it looks at the eyes and thinks, that's too big for me to eat. And they will fly away or run away because they are afraid. So a predator is an animal that hunts other animals and eats them to survive. So this is like their defense, so they don't get eaten. Pretty smart. J, jewel beetle. There are many kinds of jewel beetles. They come in very bright colors like blue, green, orange, and even purple. See that? The jewel is like a diamond or a sapphire or emerald. And those colors are very beautiful and shiny. So they call them jewel bugs. And this one's called a June bug, like the month of June. June bugs hide during the day, and at night they eat plants and flowers. So there it is right there with its wings extended. Right there, it's just walking along. K. Katydid. Katydids rub their wings together like crickets do. The noise the rubbing makes sounds like their name. Katydid, katydid. Katydidn't. I did not know that. I'm learning so many things from this book. Keeled treehopper. Some keeled treehoppers look like leaves. This disguise helps them hide from predators. They're getting away from all those things that want to eat them. And look, it looks kind of like a leaf. It's like camouflage. There's this one also looks like a leaf as well. There's the grasshopper. Oh, this one is this one. It looks like a leaf. This is the grasshopper katydid right there. L. L is for, you got it, ladybug. Not all ladybugs have the same number of spots. Some have 0 spots. Some have as many as 24. Look at the ladybugs on those little stems right there. Some have more than others. This is a leaf hopper. Leaf hoppers have special mouths shaped like straws. All leaf eaters eat tree sap. That's that sticky stuff that comes on the side of a tree. It has like sugars and everything in it, and that's what a leaf eater will eat with its special straw mouth. Yeah. Have you ever seen sap coming from a tree? It looks like syrup, like you would put on pancakes, but it doesn't taste the same. M. M is for mantis. Mantises use their front 2 legs to catch their food. Mantises can eat insects, frogs, and even other mantises. This mantis will eat a frog. Pretty ambitious. M is for moth. At night, moths can sometimes be spotted flying around lights. The atlas moth is the largest moth. Now, you look at this moth, and it looks like a butterfly. Now, it's different. They're kind of like cousins. They're not exactly the same. They're a little bit different. But they still have the big wings in the body, just like a butterfly. Just a little different. Well, friends, we have read in our book, Bugs A to Z, we have read half of it, from A to M. Some of the bugs that we've seen in here are crawling bugs, like the caterpillar. Some of them are flying bugs, like the dragonfly or the wasp, or the butterflies or moths. Some have beautiful outer markings. Look, we even have a furry caterpillar right here. So, what I'd like for you to do is think about the insects that you have seen in your yard or any place that you've been, and think about what kind of insects there are out there. All right, look in your backyard. You see a roly-poly or a pincher bug, maybe some butterflies, caterpillars, moths. Look in your yard. Talk to your family about it. Talk to your friends and your teacher. Let them know what kind of insects you've seen in your yard. Okay? Until next time, I will say goodbye. Don't forget, we're going to read part 2 tomorrow. Okay.